Hey, good day. I am super excited because we are getting ready for our Money Smart Mama Challenge. So, the thing that I want to know from you is what do you want your retirement to look like? Have you ever thought about this, especially if you've got kids at home? What is that going to look like after they're gone? When you are ready to retire, when you like, I don't know, for some people, retirement means slowing down. For some people, it means like speeding up and doing all the things that they couldn't do when their kids were little or when they were working full time. So, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever had that conversation with your spouse? And it's really interesting because this is a conversation. Jeff and I had a lot of these money conversations very early on in our marriage. We've been married for 24 years. And we had conversations about what do we want our life to look like? What do we want our retirement to look like? Because we wanted to make sure that we were on the same page for that so that we could save for it. When I got my first full time job, my boss really ingrained in me how important it was to save for my future. And so that was something I was very fortunate to have a lot of people pour into me, not only like the fact that it should be done, but what to do. And so I had some really great mentors in my early 20s that explained to me what saving was, what investing was, and how to build things like compound interest, things like sinking funds, and all of these other things. And I know that I am so fortunate to have that knowledge, and I know a lot of people don't. And that is why we are going to do the Money Smart Mama Challenge. Because now we've been doing this. This is actually, I think, the sixth year that we've done this. But every year we have done a challenge where we have taught people about some aspects of money. We've done debt repayment, we have done budgeting, we've done how to save money as far as bring down your budget. And so this year I decided that it was really important for you guys to learn about saving and investing. And so when I talk about saving and investing, I'm talking about things like having an emergency fund. And what does that mean and what do you use it for? Where do you put it? What type of investment accounts are available and where should you put your money? Should you be saving for retirement or your kids' college or just like into a fund? What does that look like? If you want to invest money for your kids, what does that look like? How much money do you need to get started? I think a lot of people believe that you cannot start putting money away for saving or investing unless you have a lot of money, unless you have a lot of wiggle room in your budget. And that's just not true. Okay. You can start with very small amounts of money now. And we're going to talk about all of that in this year's challenge. Okay. The challenge starts on September 22nd. I'm like so excited about this challenge. We're going to have live content for you every day for the 4 days. So, the way that this works, if you've never done a Money Smart Mama challenge, is that every morning we're going to release an educational video for you with a workbook. We're also going to go live every night to answer your questions. This year, we have a special private member group. I'm super excited. We're using the same platform that we use for the Empower Bookkeeper Network. So you're going to have a private space without the distraction of being on somebody else's platform. It's going to be great because it's going to be a super safe space. We're going to have a whole bunch of my bookkeeper training school members there as well. And I'm really excited to be able to do this for you guys. So if you have ever thought, wow, I'd like to learn more about saving and investing, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't know who to ask, I don't know what questions to ask, like this is the challenge for you. Okay. Because we are going to break it all down in a really simple way over the course of 4 days. So the first day, we're going to talk about saving and all the different vehicles for saving and the type of account you should be thinking about for saving, including the things to save for. Also, we're going to talk about different types of investment accounts that you can have. So, things for retirement, things for your kids. If you have a special needs child, we're going to talk about that. we're going to talk about just, okay, if you have those accounts already, now what's the next thing? Day two, we're going to talk about like the investment accounts. On day three, we're going to talk about, okay, great, you have an investment account. What do you put it in? What's an ETF and a versus a mutual fund versus a stock versus a bond? Like people throw around all these terms and there's not a really good way to learn about them, right? So we're going to learn all about the different investment vehicles, if you will, right? All the things you could put your money in. So we're going to learn about that. Then on day four, we are going to help you put together a plan. Go, okay, great. So now I know about all these different types of savings accounts. I know about all these different types of investment accounts. Now, what's the plan, right? What's the roadmap? How do I figure out where I put my money when, depending on my situation? And so we're going to help you. Even if you've got debt to pay down, we've got that worked into the plan as well. Okay. So over our journey, we paid off $220,000 in consumer debt, plus we saved, plus we invested. We still had some fun. Like, I want to help you put together a plan that is livable for you, that is understandable, that you feel empowered by. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm super excited with the curriculum for this. The workbooks are just amazing. My team worked really hard on this. And so we're going to learn a lot in 4 days. And so if you are ready to take control of your finances so that your retirement is not living in your kid's basement, sign up for this challenge. Okay. I know you got a lot going on. It's only 4 days. We start September 22nd. I would love to see you there. All right. So you can click on the link in the description of this video or you can go to startbts.com/MSM, and MSM is for Money Smart Mama. Okay. Startbts.com/MS. I can't wait to see you there. If you join today, you can hop right into the community and you can start participating now. All right. Take care. I will talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. Bye.